is Saifur Rahman from the Saifur YouTube channel. Here in this video I am here in Microsoft Excel. So in this Excel you can see I have a lot of rows. I have hundred of rows in this Excel sheet. So I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H column. It's totally 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 column. Now I'm going to show you how to print it. It's totally a large document. As you can see, I have a large document in this option. Now if you want to print out it in maybe you want to you want to print it in any A4 size paper. So if you set the page, if you go into page layout, and there you will find A4. I have selected the page A4. Now you can see the page grid line. This is the page grid line. You can see it is showing right there. You can see, okay, it is stopping, it is ending right there, and the white area is stopping in Z. Now you have to increase this because of I need this H cell or H row as well. So I need to go into home, and you have to go into view, and you have to go page layout, and in this option you will see scale to fit, a category that I have in Microsoft Excel. In any Microsoft Excel, in any Windows version or operating system, you will be able to see this option, scale to fit. All you need to do, you need to go into page layout, and then you have to go into scale to fit, this option. Now if you press it white maybe in one page I want, and height in one page I want. Now if you want to see how it will print, then you need to go file option, and there you can see print option. Now you can see the result is showing up, but the document is totally very small and it is not readable. So you need to do things, that is, you have to go into page layout, and then you have to go into scale to fit again, and then just select it automatically by default, and then you need to do one thing, that is, you can see under the height option I have scale. Now if you increase the scale, maybe you will see this type of a grid line is making big, but when you make the small scale size little, then you can see the grid line is making big. So I don't need the other column, I need just H. Okay, so you have to increase this. When you see it has came into H column, then, but in that case you can see the rows are not making enough result in A4 size paper in this scaling. So you need to do one thing, that is, you can see these also are A4, all of our A4 size, but my document is not accurate in our printing area. Okay, so we have to do one thing, that we have to select all of cells. Okay, we have to select all of cells that I have, all of rows actually. So all of I have to select this, all of rows I've selected, and then if you go into print preview, you can see it is showing 0%. It is showing 60 rows, but I need the 100 rows. So I will go print area, set print area. Now you can go into print, and this option maybe I can go ahead into margin and custom margin. Okay, now here is the thing that it's totally important in printing. Select the top 0.5 and select the left 0.5, right 0.5, then bottom obviously 0.5, and then the footer size 0 must be 0 because I don't need any footer. The header size must be 0. Now if you see the print preview, now we have 67 rows, but I need the 100 rows. So we can do a one thing, that is we will go into size, select A4 size, our orientation, portrait, margin, custom margin, and header and footer we don't need, page. Now you have to select horizontally, vertically, okay, center on page. Now if you want to see the print preview, if you go into print preview, it's not showing the actual result that I am trying to input. You can see it has covered maybe 84, but I need the 100 rows, right? So all you need to do, you have to go into scale, increase, decrease your scaling, decrease your scaling. It's totally depend on your document, how much document do you have. So I need to let's go into print preview. Let's see what happened right there, but it's not showing the actual result that I am trying to size F4 and then select. Okay, maybe right there we need to set print area. Okay, now if I select all of cells and then go print, and then it's not print selection. Now it is not showing the 100 rows, but it is showing 64 rows. So we need to select the paper size. If you select the paper size, legal size, then it will show 78 rows. So you have to go into print, maybe page layout, print area, clear print area, and now you have to increase just like so. Okay, now you can see I have this height area. Okay, I have this white area and the height area is okay in my print area in legal size. If you select the size F4, doesn't matter. Okay, now you have to select this rows again. Okay, you can see it is covered all of document in my paper size. Now you have to go into file, print, and now you can see we have 100 of rows in our print. So now you can select print active selects sheets, print entire workbook, but don't select print entire workbook. But when you print entire workbook select, then the Microsoft Excel will print all of worksheet that you have in your Microsoft Excel's document. So don't do it, just select print active sheets or print selection. Now if you select the print, so it will print easily. So right now I don't have any printer plugin in my computer, that's why it's not printing. It will save as a PDF if you don't have any printer. So you can save it as a PDF. So I'm going to save it as a PDF, just right there, demo file. Okay, press enter, and now I'm going to open this I'm going to open this file because it will help you to see the result. So let's go into and now if I zoom in, you can see the result is showing up. You can see the 100 rows has covered in my print. If you print it now, you will see the result, actual result, but maybe you will see this result in small size. So this video just for learning purposes, that how can you cover rows, multiple hundred of rows in any page, 100 of rows if you want to print, then you can see. But in reality, when you want to make any Excel data, Excel file, don't make it and try to make 15 rows in one page. If you want to print out it, just make sure you have 15 rows or 50 rows or 60 rows in your per page. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If I made any mistake in this video, don't please, it's just for learning purposes, and don't forget to like this video if you learn a little bit from this video. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you have any question about this topic or about any other topic, comment below. And thank you so much. See you again in another tutorial. Till then, take care. Bye bye.